Hi guys, it is Dave in real life and welcome to this Off the Crossbar daily roundup video. Yeah, we are back and this week we are going to be looking heavily into the squads for the World Cup. Got quite a few teams to go through. As today we are going to be looking at 3 nations. We're not going to go too deep into these squads. We are just going to look at the main players that could cause an impact within their squads. And that is today we are going to look at Croatia, Ghana and the USA. So we're going to firstly start with that Croatia team, and there's no real surprises on who they are taking, but there's Dejan Lovren, an ex-Liverpool player, who's got to be probably their main defender. We've got Vida and Barisic as well in that defence. Then they've got Modric, who was at Real Madrid, obviously doing great stuff there, winning the Champions League last season as well. Then we've got Kokatic, who was at Chelsea Football Club. Then the strikers, what I've picked out is Kramaric. Totally butchered that name, and I'm sure there'll probably be somebody in the chat what will probably destroy me for it, but I don't care. I think he was at Leicester or is still at Leicester, I'm not 100% sure. But then there's Perisic, who is at Tottenham Hotspurs at the moment. Yeah, Croatia have done okay in World Cups in the past. I think they've made it to semi-finals. Certainly made it to the semi-final of the European Championship. I've done bits in the World Cup as well. Obviously, I don't predict that these guys are going to be a massive influence this time round. But hey-ho, Croatia are not a bad team going forward. Definitely ones to watch in this World Cup, but I don't think they'll win. We're going to move on to Ghana. Ghana's squad, we've just picked out a few names from here as well. We've got Lamptey from Brighton. We've got Salazu as well, who's from Southampton. And then we've got Armiti, who was at Leicester City as well. Midfielders are Partey, Enoki Williams and Ayew of Palace. Obviously, Partey is in that Arsenal squad, which is on top of the Premier League right now. And then obviously Ayew, who is at Crystal Palace. But now we go on to our last team, what we're going to look at, and that is the USA. England's opponent, Wales's opponent. We've looked at the England squad, we've looked at the Wales squad. We're going to have a little look at this USA team. I don't know a lot of these. That's why I'm not going to go through the lot of them, because I absolutely have no idea who they are. So I can't give you a social commentary on people I've never seen play before. But the players what we have seen play are the players what are in the Premier League, and that is Tyler Adams and Arison, who play for Leeds United. Then we've got Christian Pulisic of Chelsea. Then a name that has been around European football for quite a while is Timothy Weah. I'm not sure where he's at now in his career, but he was at PSG the last time I looked. And then we've got Sergeant as well, what's come through into the European stage of football as well. So the USC team, I don't know how much trouble they'll cause the UK nations in this World Cup, but you never know. World Cup is so unpredictable sometimes. We've had it in the past where the USA have beaten England, and obviously a famous draw where Rob Green let the ball go through his hands for the USA to get back into a game. So yeah, there is history there where there could be an upset, but do I see it this time around? No, absolutely not. But hey-oh, USA's team announced as well. We'll be probably looking at France, but the schedule for the rest of the week is France, Germany, Spain, Uruguay and Argentina. We are going to try and cram as many of these squads into these videos for the week, as well as trying to keep you updated with stories that are going off in the world of football. Particular one, I haven't got a graphic for this, but big stuff today. Cristiano Ronaldo going on the Piers Morgan show. revealing lots of different things about his stay at Man United, his club what he's at now. Obviously, he's unhappy, feels betrayed by the club. He lost his young son, and they apparently Man United wanted him to come straight back to training afterwards. Look, there's a lot of stuff going off. It's a bit of a mess. The whole Ronaldo situation with Man United is very messy right now. I don't know who's in the right, who's in the wrong, basically. I know that Ronaldo has been showing quite a lot of a bit of a bad attitude towards his current club. So I think in all, I think he's looking for a way out, and I think Man United will probably give him that option eventually. I mean, we've got the transfer window in January where he could leave, or you've got the summer transfer. I don't think Ronaldo's future is at Manchester United. That's for one thing for sure. But going on to what you're probably here for as well, and that is the predictions result. Yes, it's not going to be a separate video this week because there is no other predictions to make until the World Cup starts. So yeah, this is an update of the table from the weekend, and we're going to start with the bottom and work our way up as we always do. Adrian Kate is at 10, has got 10 points, he's in 19th. We have a new person playing. Well, he was involved in the last month's one. That's just Nick. Amazingly, he's trying to go for the bottom spot, but he's managed to score himself 13 points in his first attempt. So it means that he's second from bottom and in 18th. Then we've got Jesse, who's having a bad time. He did really well last month, but sadly he's fallen off. And he's only on 24 points, only picking up 6 points over the weekend. Leroy sadly did not get his predictions in. He's on 28 points. Then we've got Brody. He's got amazing 14 points this week, getting in 31 points overall, and he's in 14th. 13th is myself, only scoring 5 points, having a bad time this month. I'm telling you, poor performance from me. Hoping to do better in the World Cup. I've got 33 points overall. Edward leapfrogs me. He's on 35 points, scoring 11 points this weekend. Connor got no points this week. And I suppose that's going to be amazing. But he did give up 5 points to Jamie. So therefore, he only scored 4 points this past weekend. I've had to borrow a point off his already score. So he's now on 36 points. He was on 37, now on 36. So he's going to stay in 11th position. Then Adil got 3 points over the weekend, meaning he's on 38 points. James also gave 5 points of his to Chloe, meaning he only picked up 9 points this week and is on 40 points. Just above him is Sam. She picked up 6 points and is 42. Then we've got Leeds, who picked up 16 points and jumped to 47 points, meaning he's in 7th. In 6th, with that extra 5 points, Jamie picked up the 15 points with that 5 to put him in joint with, on 48 points, with Bonkers, who Bonkers also had 10 points this past week. Dylan picked up 5 points, putting him up onto 51. Then we've got Chloe with 18 points. Massively getting that extra 5 points from James, boosted her up, putting her into second spot with 58 points altogether. But Mouldy, he's got a good margin, so he's safe, but he had a poor week. This is the first poor week from Dark Knight we have had in quite some time. And yes, he's on 72 points, not 40. What am I talking about? He's on 72. I'm getting numbers all over the place here. 72 points. He's on clear top. We've got a week off. Got rest. Gather your thoughts. There will be a predictions video up, I think, probably at the weekend or maybe Friday. Not sure yet when I'll get that done. But we will be predicting the first round of matches from the World Cup. So get ready for that. There's 16 games. I want 2 goal scorers from them 16 games. But that is for a future video, and obviously stay tuned for that when that gets released. But yeah, that is your daily roundup today. This has been Off the Crossbar. I've been Dave in Real Life Football. You've been awesome, and I'll see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. for more of those squad reveals and latest news. Until then, bye for now.